Yo, welcome guys to another video. This video is gonna be Squid Game Season 3 video, and this one is actually from Game Rant. I used to do videos of these guys a lot for after Season 3 finished. Um, and it says, the title of this is Could Squid Game Season 3 be setting up a prequel arc? And I 100% believe this is true. I've made a video on it, actually maybe a couple videos on it, and there is going to be spin-off shows from what happened before, how the front man got there, what happened in between the years that Gihan wasn't there, what the recruiter did in the years that there was no games, and what do the pink soldiers do when they get back home from being on the island, you know? But let's go ahead and read this article. I'm excited. This came out 19 hours ago by Christina Roth. Once again, if you guys want to read this for yourself, I will leave this in the description. But this is a summary real quick. Let's read this. The final season of Squid Game explores the consequences of the failed uprising players pitted against each other in the final showdown. Season 3 preview shows surviving characters in a new game, potential character development. Hopefully that's I think we all know who we want to have a good character development, but just he hasn't done a good job lately. And hints at the future of the franchise. The possibility of a prequel is due to the depth of supporting characters left unexplored and the creator's interest in spin offs, which are coming. Oh, and I forgot to say there's going to be an American Squid Game that's going to come out, and it's already in the works with the creator of Squid Game, and then an American guy. I forgot his name, but I made a video on it already. As the final third season of Squid Game received a preview on May 6th, which was a teaser. If you haven't seen, these were the photos that they were shown. We now have a small glimpse of what we can expect in the finale of the show. It seems that the season will explore the consequences of Gihan's failed uprising, as well as other players being pitted against each other in the final showdown. It did show that, and it was kind of, unique that they brought Gihan in a coffin, because that's when they die, the players. They're put in coffins. Maybe they just want to troll the players, who knows. However, as the final season will be relatively short with only 6 episodes, I don't know how they're going to do it in 6 episodes, I'm going to be honest. The only way I see that they pull it off with 6 episodes is if they're like an hour and 30 minutes long, minimum hour plus, then I'll be alright. 6 episodes, that's fine. But if each episode is like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, I'm like, nah, there's no way. Yeah, 6 episodes is still a lot of more to explore with the supporting characters, leading to the possibility of a prequel. What are the chances of season 3 Squid Game? Wait, what are the chances that season 3 of Squid Game might be setting fans up for this? Squid Game season 3 preview gives the fans a glimpse of what will happen next. So if you guys didn't see the teaser, just the spoilers, you might want to stop the video now or just watch the spoilers of the teaser trailer with me. So that's Gihan. He got a red ball. There is theories that the red ball means you get a knife, and the blue ball means you get a key. You're put into a maze. You have to find a door and get out before the other players in the red team stab you. And you get it from a gumball machine. Yeah, they're separated again, the mom and the son. People are saying there's a theory that she dies. I don't know what this guy's doing. We all hate this guy. Namgyu, Mr. Drug Taker, Thanos' little lab rat. In the preview of season 3, Squid Game fans get a glimpse of the characters who survived from season 2: Gihan, Junho, Junhee, Myunggi, Daeho, Hyunju, Gyumja, and more. We also see the characters participating in a new game. Yep, plastic ball from the machine, like a gumball machine, showing that they will be pitted against each other in 2 separate teams. A few previous games are returning as well, seemingly requiring Gihan to relive even more past trauma from the games. Man, Gihan's been through it all, bro. His mom dying, his Sang-woo dying, and now Young Bae. Like, who else? Who else? If I was ever in these games, I would not make any relationships with anyone, because once they die, you're gonna be broken. You're gonna be hurt. Outside of the big picture, however, we also get a few shots of characters carrying out unexpected actions, possibly showing a range of heart for some. This includes the frontman, who has a short clip of him seemingly with tear eyes, which could possibly imply that something will happen to his brother. Imagine his brother, he kills his brother, and his brother's like, please stop, and he just kills him mercilessly. Mercilessly. Or that he is experiencing a change of heart. We also see Junhee tearing up. That's the girl with the baby, and she does give birth during the games, as well as the sound of a baby. Yep, which can only mean that she will give birth during the games. All of these small and short shots give us an idea as to what is to come, but could also give us a hint towards the future of the Squid Game franchise. Could Squid Game season 3 be setting up a prequel? Is there more to come? 100% is more to come. Season 3 will give a decent amount of screen time of the remaining supporting characters. There's also a chance that the show could be setting up fans for the next generation Squid Games, possibly even a prequel of series. The character, yep, I just talked about this. Also known as the frontman, Hwang In-ho, has a lot left to be explored that would be difficult to fit in 6 episodes. That's bullshit. You can't fit anyone's like redemption arc in 6 episodes or their whole character. This would include his history with his family, including his parents and his brother Junho, and his relationship with his wife, who tragically passed away. There is still not a lot known about his previous role as an police officer, and his experience during the Squid Games back in 2015. So if you did not know, the front man won the Squid Games in 2015, and he moved up. He decided to take control of it. He didn't go home and take the money. He was like, I'm gonna be the owner of this now. Have you seen The Matrix? They lived in peace if they took the blue pill, red pill, play the heroes. That's what the front man said. Um, Prequel appearing in the future isn't completely out of the question, though Gihan plays a major role in the games, deterioration of the games. There is still a lot left to learn about the creator of the games, how they continued to function for many years without any interference by police. There is another theory that the police are in it and they just do this to get rid of homeless people, just poor people off the streets, which is kind of cruel, but that's a theory which I think is true because the cops did not believe Gihan when he first showed up in season 1. So yeah, let me know if you guys believe in that theory. I made a video on it. You can look at my channel on that. But uh, should the creator of Squid Game, Hwang Dong-hyuk, choose to continue the franchise and expand its world? He is. There's evidence. I made a video on it. There are many stories you could focus on, especially the history of Inho and even the first Squid Game ever and its perception. That would be kind of cool. What are some of the Squid Game prequel possibilities? Okay, look, this is what I talked about. Implied that he would consider returning, possibly creating a spin off. He said would be different characters with a different story arc, some kind of spin off. For example, the masked guards. I made a video on that. How did they end up here? What do they do in their downtime? And then he also talked about, I don't know if he says it here, but about the recruiter and the front man. This is a good sign for those who are looking for more Squid Game content and don't want to see a series come to a complete end just yet. Hwang Dong-hyuk certainly seems up for the franchise, for keeping the franchise alive. It is likely that the new Squid Game content will not be arriving for some time, so fans would likely have to wait for a while before they see more. If I ever wanted to go back to the world of Squid Game, it would be different characters with a different story. Although there is no confirmed prequel or spin-off, I doubt that because I made a video on it with proof. Um, Yet fans can look forward for season 3 being released on June 27, 2025, with a possible total of 6 episodes. That's crazy how it's that short, but hopefully is on another cliffhanger and being featured after the preview was released. It is clear that the final season will be explosive with a lot of possible betrayals, switch ups. Yep, we've seen that in every season, every episode, leading to some of the most thrilling sequences fans have seen in the series yet. The excitement around Squid Game is not over just yet. There is still a lot left to experience. That's the whole article. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think is going to happen in season 3. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.